and welcome to Destination Central. I'm your host, Amy Forrest. Now, you may have noticed that the weather has taken a chilly turn, and if you're anything like me, you'll need a bit of inspiration to get through the long, miserable winter. So it may be a new project around the house, or a toy, or a bit of pampering. So let's take a look at who we're off to see today. We talk contamination to your property with Holland Beckett lawyers. Check out the ultimate decorations with Party Starter. Take a drive in a Volkswagen Golf. Talk plants with Pacifica Garden Centre. And discover the beauty of the Day Spa Natural Detox Centre. So as you can see, we've got another busy show lined up, but before we get into the winter inspirational ideas, we've come across a large problem throughout the Bay of Plenty, which is the effects of methamphetamine contamination to homes and properties. So we thought it best to have a chat to the experts and get the word out to everyone. Over the past 10 years, as many as 32,000 locations have been contaminated with the toxic chemicals associated with methamphetamine. We're heading up to talk to Holland Beckett lawyer Kate Grimmer and building surveyor Graham Blissett about the signs to look for in your property. Hi Kate and Graham. Now Kate, tell me, what is methamphetamine contamination and what are the effects?
Well, methamphetamine is a poisonous and highly addictive drug that's growing in popularity in New Zealand. Methamphetamine contamination is where the residue is left in a property when the drug is used or manufactured there. Now, the residue is highly poisonous and even in minute amounts and can remain indefinitely in a property if it's not adequately remediated. The effects or the short-term health effects if you're exposed to methamphetamine contamination can be breathing difficulties, asthma-like symptoms, skin rashes, headaches and nausea, and long-term effects may even be chronic fatigue or kidney and liver damage, and even an increased risk of cancer.
Okay, so Graham, how will a property owner know if their property has been contaminated?
A property owner can look at some, maybe there can be some yellow discolouring to walls and ceilings, there can be burnt grass and vegetation outside, there can be empty gas canisters and cooking rings floating around the section as well. Sometimes you'll see light bulbs missing, staining to basins and toilet bowls as well. So they're generally signs that something is being cooked up in the house.
And what role do property owners or landlords have if their property has been contaminated?
Well, if your property is contaminated with methamphetamine and you've been issued a cleansing order, you need to manage the chemical hazards on the site. You'll need to arrange for the property to be professionally cleansed and decontaminated by experienced professionals, and then retested to check that the contamination levels are acceptable. And the Ministry of Health provides guidelines on what are acceptable levels of contamination. If you're a landlord, you can't rent out a contaminated property. It breaches your obligations under the Residential Tenancies Act. However, if you have decontaminated that property, you're not obliged to disclose this to prospective tenants, unless of course they ask you directly.
Okay, so Graham, what testing services do you provide and what is the process?
Okay, Building Surveying Services, we provide a preliminary swab test of the property. We generally take a swab of a top of a light shade or top of a door, which is general places where people don't remember to clean. Mix it with a prepared solution, give it a good old shake and pour it into a cartridge. Now put about 5 drops of that solution into the cartridge and that will come back with some lines. So if it has 1 line, the test is working. If you have 2 lines, the test is a negative test. The testing is worked out as 5 parts per million. So anything higher than that, we send people off to laboratory testing.
And what clean-up costs are involved?
Well, that can vary significantly depending on the size of the property and how widespread the contamination is. So you could be looking at a few $1,000s, or you could be looking into tens of thousands of dollars, from more floor coverings, wall linings, ceiling linings, kitchens, bathrooms, a whole lot. So it can be quite widespread and very expensive.
Now Kate, what cover does the law currently provide and how can you at Holland Beckett help?
Well, currently there's no one set of compliance regulations that cover meth contamination and its clean-up. There are a number of acts with relevant provisions. So if a meth lab is discovered by police, they then must notify the council, and then the council issue a cleansing order under the Health Act. This is then noted on the LIM report for the property, and so prospective purchasers will have this indication at an early stage if they obtain a LIM report, and we would advise people to do that. The Building Act contains provisions that allow the council to act in urgent and dangerous situations to go onto properties without notice to the owner. At Holland Beckett, we can help by discussing your purchase of a property with you pre-contract. Obviously not all properties require testing, but if the warning signs are present, then we can assist with inserting clauses regarding testing prior to an agreement for sale and purchase being signed. You can contact us by phone on 07 578 2199 or at any of our 4 locations in Tauranga, Rotorua, Whakatane or Apoki.
Thanks, Kate. And Graham, if someone is wanting their property checked, how can they do so?
The best way to phone us is on the landline 07 576 4026 or mobile 027 295 3652. We have an office located on the corner of Grange and Milton Road in Otamoto in Tauranga, so you can just call in and discuss any options with us.
Great, thank you very much. So if you're worried about the signs of methamphetamine contamination to your property, get advice from the team at Holland Beckett Lawyers and get your property checked out straight away from Building Surveying Services, Bay of Plenty. Wow, the effects to the home are really quite scary. So now that we've got the serious part of the show out of the way, after the break we talk events with Party Starter and take a spin in the Volkswagen Golf. See you then. No matter what your upcoming event, Party Starter and Tauranga have all the supplies and creative ideas to make it one to be proud of. Let's come find Janet. Hi Janet, great to see you again. Now I see you've got a few new party themes here, so for those who haven't ventured into Party Starter, tell me what you specialise in.
Party Starter really specialises in balloons. We do a lot of helium balloons and a lot of specialty balloons, but we've also got a lot of party wear for children. We've got fairies and pirates, which have always been really, really popular. But we've brought in the superhero range because there wasn't an awful lot of things out there for boys. It's an industry that's dominated by females. But we've also got the Frozen range, which is really, really popular, and also the Despicable Me range with all the minions. So really, everything really, really colourful, nothing dull.
Well, the kids must go crazy for Frozen and Despicable Me. So what other occasions do you cater to?
We do 21sts, we do wedding anniversaries, we especially do a lot of the 25th and 50th wedding anniversaries, and there's a lot of 60th wedding anniversaries coming up as well. So that keeps us really, really busy. People are celebrating all kinds of things. We've got the baby showers, we've got the what we call the reveals, which is people who are revealing the sex of their baby to their family. That's really, really cute. You know, he, she, what will it be? And we do so many different things. We do balloons for funerals, which is a little bit sad, but then again, it's a celebration of a person's life. And, you know, just any occasion, we do a lot of corporate things, so there's arches and columns and all kinds of balloon decorations to be done for corporate events as well.
Now, Janet, I hear that you have a new qualification.
Yes, I'm now a certified balloon artist, which means that I am trained in all things balloons. So we can do all kinds of fancy balloon arches and fancy balloons for you now. Yeah. We did them before, but now we're certified to do them.
Now, if a customer is looking for something in particular, will you source it for them?
Yes. Yep. I'm presently looking for some balloons for a customer, and we've had to go to the States to get them. It's the only place we can get that particular balloon. So yeah, we look everywhere, China, America, Australia, England. If we can get it, we'll get it.
That's a great service to offer. Now, Party Starter is not just for the locals, you have an online service?
We do. We have a shop attached to our website and people can see most of what we've got in the shop. There's always stuff that comes in that doesn't get on the website straight away, but we're trying to be really, really proactive and get it all on there.
Great, so how can people locate Party Starter?
They can come in and see us at 415 Cameron Road, which is the corner of 8th Avenue and Cameron Road. They can ring us on 579 5836. They can look us up on the internet. Our website's www.partystarter.co.nz, and through that they can see our shop, which is attached. We've also got a gallery attached which will show a lot of our past work.
Yeah, great, thank you very much. So as you can see, Party Starter and Tauranga have everything you could possibly need to plan the most talked about event. Voted New Zealand's Car of the Year in 2013, the Volkswagen Golf is the perfect hatchback. Spacious, practical and comfortable. Let's check it out. Hi Richard, now what a sleek, stylish little car. So what is it that made this car the Car of the Year in 2013?
The Volkswagen Golf Mark 7 won both the New Zealand Car of the Year and the World Car of the Year, not only in the compact class, but overall. I think it was the World Car of the Year jurors who summed it up best when they said, hey, the Volkswagen Golf is about as close to perfect as any car manufacturer's come up with in that hatchback category. It's refined, spacious, comfortable, and what's more, it's fun to drive.
Okay, so what is MQB and why is it important to the Volkswagen Golf?
MQB is a standardised technical platform and it'll be used for almost all future Volkswagen cars. The Golf is the first production car to use the MQB platform, which standardises the parts from the back of the engine through to the dash. What MQB enables Volkswagen is to deliver features in the large volume cars that were previously reserved for the most exclusive models. And the Golf is a classic example of that, packed with an array of features, complex driver assistance programs and infotainment systems.
Okay, now talk us through the specs.
Absolutely. Let's start at the front of the car. This car is fitted with halogen headlights and daytime running lights, keeping you safe on the road during the day. The Highline model also has fog lights, which actually turn as you turn the wheel or indicate, lighting up the area that you're turning towards. The headlights are auto, and they've got leaving home and coming home functions, so they light up the driveway as you make your way to the front door. The car's fitted with rain sensing wipers, so the wipers come on automatically when it starts to rain. When we put the car into reverse, not only has it got a rear view camera, it's also got Park Pilot front and rear and curb view on the passenger side exterior mirror. The Volkswagen Golf's got cruise control with a speed limiter, so you can set the maximum speed when you're cruising, and unless you fully apply the accelerator, the speed is not exceeded. The car's got factory Bluetooth and audio streaming, all controlled from the touchscreen panel. If you are towing with the Volkswagen Golf, you can tow up to 1.5 tonnes braked. Boot capacity is another great feature of the Volkswagen Golf. It's got 380 litres of capacity, which is class leading. It's very convenient when the tray is on the higher level for dropping your bags in, but if you need that extra space, just lower the floor like this. If you are towing with your Golf, you can tow up to 1.5 tonnes braked.
Okay, so if this little car wasn't already amazing enough, what extras will the lucky owner receive?
If you purchase a Volkswagen Golf from Ebbett Volkswagen, you'll get not only a 3-year manufacturer warranty covering any repairs or defects, you'll also get 3 years of roadside assist. And now that roadside assist means that if you ever need, all you need to do is pick up the phone and Volkswagen will come out and assist. Even if it's just because you've misplaced your keys or run out of fuel. If you break down further than 100 kilometres from home, Volkswagen will cover 3 days accommodation, 3 days rental car and get your car home.
Now let's take a look at that turbocharged engine.
Sure, the Volkswagen Golf's fitted with a 1.4 litre TSI engine. 103 kilowatts of power and 250 newton meters of torque. It's turbocharged. Let's take a look under the hood. Award-winning TSI technology offers you great performance with excellent fuel economy and low emissions. At the heart of TSI is a smaller engine. It's more efficient as there is less power loss resulting from friction. It's also lighter, so the engine has less weight to shift in the car. Direct petrol injection is combined with a turbocharger. This enhances the engine's combustion efficiency, so the TSI engine power output is much higher than that of a conventional naturally aspirated engine. The effect is to combine the benefits of both petrol and diesel units, smooth and quiet on the road. TSI delivers high torque, pulling power throughout the accelerating range with little discernible turbo lag. So overtaking is safer and you can power smoothly up hills with no delay.
And a big question these days, how economical is it?
The Volkswagen Golf is one of the most economical cars on the road. It achieves 5 litres per 100 k's, and with a 50 litre tank, that'll get you all the way from Auckland to Christchurch without visiting the petrol tank. One of the ways Volkswagen achieves this is by using stop-start technology. The engine will deactivate when you pull up for a temporary stop and seamlessly reactivate as you pull away from the traffic lights. One other way the Volkswagen Golf achieves this efficiency is with a brake system recuperation. So when the car is under braking, it reuses that energy as the car pulls away.
Okay, so Richard, how can people get their hands on this stylish set of wheels?
Ebbett Volkswagen is based in the centre of Hamilton on the corner of Thackeray Street and Anglesey Street. We're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5:30. We're also open on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 4 o'clock. Our phone number is 07 838 2949 and our email address is prestige@ebbett.co.nz. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. These cars need to be experienced to be believed.
So if you're looking for the ultimate hatchback, I've found it for you at Ebbett Volkswagen in Hamilton. Join us after the break as we take in the beauty of the Pacifica Garden Centre and the Day Spa Natural Detox Centre. Every home needs a beautiful garden, and the Pacifica Garden Centre and Cafe are the best team to create one to be proud of. Let's go and meet them. Hi Margie, now what a beautiful location. So tell me a bit about the Pacifica Garden Centre and Cafe.
Pacifica Garden Centre is located in Papamoa at 112 Tara Road. We have a gift and homeware store, a beautiful cafe and a wonderful garden centre.
Okay, so let's start on the garden centre. Tell me about the unique plants that you have on offer here.
As you can see, the garden centre is well set out in a tranquil setting with water features and sculptures, and we cater for all types of gardens. We cater for small and large gardens, rural gardens, and we have water features and sculptures. So please feel free to come in and talk to our experienced staff.
Wonderful, and you mentioned the shop.
We have a wonderful gift store and homeware store. The product is purchased by the owners, Glenys and Graham Rees. They do a wonderful job, and it makes my job a lot easier because I get to do the displays. We have a wonderful selection of jewellery, perfect for any occasion. We offer free flower arranging. We offer free gift wrapping.
What a great range. And now I can smell the beautiful aromas coming from the cafe behind me. Now, what a beautiful spot to have a coffee.
Absolutely. We have cabinet food, superb cabinet food, a blackboard menu. We have fusion coffee, a great setting to sit in the garden and enjoy that coffee. We cater for groups, small or large. And also we cater for functions.
Okay, so Margie, where is the centre located and how can viewers get in contact?
We're located in Papamoa in 112 Tara Road. They can contact us by giving us a phone call, going to our website, or coming in and having a look at the beautiful store.
Great, thank you very much. So come on in for a coffee and get inspired while wandering through the picturesque gardens at the Pacifica Garden Centre and Cafe. For the ultimate day of pampering, the Day Spa Natural Detox Centre in Te Puke offer a range of luxurious treatments to leave you feeling relaxed and healthy. Let's take a look at what they have on offer. Hi Debs, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Hi Amy.
Let's take a look around. Now tell us about the Day Spa Natural Detox Centre.
The Natural Day Spa Detox Centre was put together about 7 years ago, and rather than have a beauty therapy focus, we decided to come from a natural therapy perspective and put different therapies together that can give the client a full detox. So we combine products with therapies and follow-up products as well.
So for those looking for a detox, what services do you provide?
Well, we have a comprehensive questionnaire, and from that we can determine what the client really wants to do, and if the client has certain health issues, which many clients come to us to detox because they have a certain health issue, and then we can work the detox therapies out to suit the client. So we work a program often on the day that we see the client.
So who can have a detox and what is the process?
Well, most people can detox apart from people who have got serious health issues, uncontrolled hypertension, perhaps malignancies. But having said that, we have had people in who are perhaps under hospice or end of life, and these people often want to come in and just be pampered and looked after. So we do provide that service as well. Myself and other therapists do manual lymph drainage, which is very helpful for edema and swelling that clients often have at that stage of life.
So where exactly in Te Puke are you located?
We're located at 28 Jellicoe Street, Te Puke, opposite the BP. We have a large natural therapy clinic upstairs, and we have rooms rented to a chiropractor. He's also got a practice in Mount Maunganui, and he's very, very popular, Dr. Gordon McLeod. We also have 2 massage therapists, Rita and Vanessa, that work upstairs, and we also have lymph drainage and Bowen therapy. What we do here is strive to keep people happy, educate people, and create a new, better functioning digestive system, and so they work really well, hand in hand.
And what is your website?
The website is www.daystaydetox.co.nz or www.kiwikitz.com. We also have a beach cottage at Papamoa, so clients can stay there and do a more comprehensive day spa. And many clients choose to do this, have 4 or 5 days out and come in and do perhaps 2 to 3 hours therapy.
So for the ultimate day of relaxation, make sure you book an appointment at the Day Spa Natural Detox Centre. Well, thanks for watching Destination Central. I hope that we've provided a bit of inspiration to get through this freezing cold winter. Make sure you tune in again next week as we take a look at your health and well-being in the Waikato. See you then. Bye.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.